In a world where everyone has magic, there is a boy who was born with no magic, but instead possesses something special which the world has never seen. This is a story about what if Asta had Gojo's abilities. On a rainy day in the Clover Kingdom, a man was running through the forest carrying a baby in his hands. This man was a member of a very powerful clan known as the Gojo family. His name was Gojo Satoru, and the baby in his arms was his baby brother, Gojo Asta. As Satoru was running through a giant skull, he unknowingly dropped a grimoire he was carrying. "We're almost there, little brother." When Satoru made it to a village, he headed directly to a church and dropped off Asta at the front doorstep. "Asta, you may not understand what's happening, but this may be the last time I'll see you, okay? Please, stay safe, and make lots of friends. Master the limitless and become stronger so you can avenge our family's clan. Goodbye for now." Satoru knocks on the door and runs back to the direction he came from. The doors of the church open, and a man looks down as he sees a baby. "Another one?" The man picks up the baby and brings him inside, placing him next to another baby left at the front steps. "Well then, welcome, little one. I hope you enjoy your stay. Let's see, do you have a name?" "Ah, here it is. Your name is Asta. No last name, huh? Well then, my name is Father Oris and this is Yuno. I do hope the two of you get along well, and from now on you will be under my care." Father Oris looks at the boys as they are sound asleep. He places a warm fire to warm up some milk for the two boys. I wonder what the future holds for us. 15 years later. Asta was laying down on the tree trunk, relaxing like he always does. He looks up at the sky. Normally he'd be training, but today was the day Yuno and himself would receive their grimoires. Although Asta had a gut feeling he wouldn't receive one, mainly due to him not having any mana, that didn't bother him because when was 5 he discovered an ability that didn't allow anything to reach him. After a mini battle with Yuno when Yuno's wind attack went around Asta. Yuno didn't understand what it was, but Asta did. He understood the ability was known as the Infinite, and ever since then Asta has learned to master such an ability with the help of Yuno, who was the only one who knew of Asta's power. Asta was waiting on top of a tree just relaxing when suddenly he felt a gust of wind. When he looked over he saw a ball of wind headed his way and he immediately activated the infinity, not allowing the ball of wind to touch him. It only went around him. "What's up, Yuno? We're going to be late for the ceremony." Asta smiled. "Calm down, will ya?" "I will not, I don't want to be the last one there." "It's not like you're not going to get one, so chill. Hurry up, let's just go." "Why don't you go without me? Not like I'll get one." "Who knows, maybe you might, and we might finally know what this power of yours is." "I've told you, it's called the Infinity." "And how do you know that?" Asta shrugs. "Something just tells me that's what it's called." "Whatever, let's just go." "Fine if you insist, Princess Crybaby. Will you please stop calling me that?" No, I don't think I will." Yuno sends another ball of wind at Asta, which once again doesn't touch him. Yuno sighed. "Honestly, Asta, when are you going to tell everyone about your power?" Asta shrugs. "I don't know, I like making people think I'm weak. So why am I the only one that has to know? Did you forget or something? You were the one who helped me discover my powers and the one who helped me master it. Well, that's going to be your downfall when I finally beat you. Doubt it, but keep dreaming. What, don't you think I'll get stronger? I know you will, but not stronger than me." Asta smiled. "Anyways, let's go, don't want to be late, princess." Asta walks ahead of Yuno and Yuno catches up to him. "Asta, once I get my grimoire, I want to have another battle. No holds barred." Asta smiles once more. "Alright, but don't cry when you lose." Yuno chuckles. "I won't this time." "You won't cry or lose?" Yuno realizes what he said. "Lose, I won't lose." Asta laughs at his friend's remark and replied, Sure, whatever you say, now hurry, let's go race ya." Asta brings to run and Yuno does the same, running right behind Asta, racing towards the church. As Asta was running, he looked back to see Yuno trying his best to catch up to him. He gives him a smile, then speeds up. When Yuno makes it out of the forest, He runs a bit further when he spots Asta sitting on a rock. "Took you long enough," Asta said. "Shut up," shot back. From a distance, they hear Father Oris call for them. "Boys, hurry up. We're coming. Come on, let's get going. Hold on, let me catch my breath." He panted out. Asta begins to walk with walking right next to him. "So Asta, are you excited to get your grimoire?" Asta looks up at the sky. "If I get one." He stops in his tracks and looks at "Do you sense any mana in me?" Stayed quiet before replying back. "No." "Well then there's your answer. But how will you become a magic knight?" "Nah, I gave up on that dream years ago, besides I heard you can't do the entrance exams without a grimoire, or magic for that matter." Sighed. "I guess I'll be entering alone then." When they caught up to them, Nash began throwing shots at Asta. "Why'd you bother coming? Do you really think you'll get a grimoire? You don't even have magic." Oris quickly silenced Nash. "Nash, that's no way to talk to your brother." Asta smiles. "It's fine, honestly I've accepted that I don't have magic, I'm just tagging along to see receive his." "Well, that's very kind of you, Asta, and Nash, be more respectful," Sister Lily responded back. "Yeah, whatever," Nash retorted back. Nash walks further ahead. Father Oris and Sister Lily run after him. "How come his words never upset you?" asked. Asta smiles, "Because he doesn't know the truth. Anyways, let's catch up." "Yeah." When they reached the grimoire tower, they waited for the ceremony to start. After half an hour of waiting, Drought, the host of the ceremony, came out. "Hello everyone and welcome to the grimoire acceptance ceremony. Now it's time for the ceremony to begin." As everyone looked around, they saw all the grimoires begin to flow and fly out. Everyone looked on as their grimoire began to fly down into their hands. Soon a brighter, glowing grimoire was seen, and it was headed directly towards the direction where was standing, and as the light died down, it was revealed to be a 4-leaf grimoire. Whispers were heard all around, shocked that received a 4-leaf, but all that stopped when someone pointed out that Asta didn't receive a grimoire, and soon mocking of laughter was heard around. Looked at Asta, who seemed unfazed by the harsh words being said about him. Asta smiled. "I knew I'd be a waste of time." He began to walk, but called out to him. "Asta." The gray-haired boy stopped and looked back. "I have my grimoire now, so you know what that means, right?" Asta smiled. "You know where to find me." Everyone stopped, confused at the two's interaction. Asta starts to walk away. "I'll give you some time to prepare." Asta walks past Sister Lily, but she stops him. "Asta, where are you going?" "Out. There's no point in me being here, so I'll just see myself out later." Asta leaves the building and walks towards the demon skull. As for he had to stay and listen to the announcements Drought was giving out. After everything was over, informed Sister Lily where he would be going and left. As was about to leave, he saw a mysterious man leaning against a wall. With Asta. Asta was standing on top of the demon skull, waiting for arrival. Hours had passed and he saw no sign that was anywhere. When he stood up to go search for him, something happened. From what he was able to clearly see from a great distance, he saw wrapped in chains and a man holding grimoire. What the? At high speeds, Asta was able to move fast enough to get to before anything had happened to him, but Asta was starting to feel a bit tired out. Asta had made it in time and grabbed grimoire from the man's hand. "Well, what's going on over here?" "What the? Oh, it's you, the boy who didn't receive a grimoire." The man begins to mock Asta, which like always, doesn't faze him. You really let this creep chain you up?" Asta asked the raven hair boy. "I was caught off guard." Asta smiled. "Yeah, sure, whatever you say. So anyways, what's your deal, creep? Who are you and why are you stealing this grimoire?" The man replied back with, "My business is that I was trying to steal that grimoire and sell it for money. My name is Revchi Salik." "Well then, Revchi, this grimoire doesn't belong to you." The rightful owner is right there. So kindly unchain him and I won't hurt you too badly. Revchi scoffed. Hurt me? You don't have magic and yet you think you can hurt me? Please, don't make me laugh. Asta smiled. Wanna try me? Revchi laughs. Drop the tough guy act, I know deep inside you're scared and weak. Asta just looked at the guy and smiled. The gesture only annoyed Revchi as he said out loud, "The hell are you smiling for? You shouldn't underestimate him." Yuno said. Revchi, was it? I'll tell you this, all those things you said are wrong because really, you're the one who's weak. With anger burning in his eyes, Revchi yelled out, "You little chain magic." He summoned his magic to attack Asta and chain him up like he did with Yuno, but before the chains made contact with Asta, they stopped. Ha! What the hell? He yelled out, confused by the sudden stop of his magic. What's the matter, aren't you going to hit me? Asta taunted. Revchi uses his magic again, but this time brings out more chains. Again, they never touched Asta, which only infuriated the man. What the hell is this? What's going on? Why are they stopping? They're not stopping, more like they're slowing down. Asta stated. Is this magic I don't understand? It's not magic. It's something that's not worth my time explaining to you. No matter, I'll find a way to kill you. With that, Revchi summoned more chains and sent them towards Asta. He was in a tight spot. The feeling of exhaustion was catching up to him. Damn it, I haven't used the infinity for this long, I guess the longer I use it the more tired I get. Asta thought. He started to get tired and he felt slow. He felt like he was about to go crazy when suddenly something burst out of the wall and floated in front of Asta, shocking both Revchi and Yuno. Without a second thought, Asta grabbed the object, feeling an unknown presence. Asta shook the feeling off and opened the grimoire, revealing a sword. Asta grabbed the sword and swung it around, canceling Revchi's attack. He looked Revchi dead in the eye and approached him. How do you have a grimoire? Revchi stuttered out. Asta shrugs at the question. Get away from me, you free! Revchi yelled out but was interrupted when Asta gave him an uppercut, sending him far away. Asta uses the sword and cancels the spell that chained up Yuno. Asta. How did you get a grimoire? Yuno voiced out his question. I'm not sure. Oh well, can't explain the unknown, right? Why yeah. Yuno stuttered out. So, you're still up for our fight? Asta asked, a bit of excitement lace in his voice. Yeah, about that, I'll need time to process what happened. Asta smiles. Okay, you're lost then. Hey, how did you know what was happening? Yuno asked curiously. Oh, yeah, that. The weirdest thing happened to me. Really? Yeah. I was up on top of the demon skull waiting for you. When you didn't show, I got up to go look for you, but then saw everything that was happening very clearly, like my eyesight was enhanced. Could that be a new ability? Asta shrugs. Probably. Who knows? Anyways, let's go. While they were walking, Yuno asked Asta another question. Asta. The Magic Knight entrance exam is in 6 months. Will you consider joining the Magic Knights with me now that you have your grimoire? Asta paused before responding back. I'll think about it, but for now, you should focus on training if you're going to become a Magic Knight. The raven-haired boy nodded. Yeah. Later that night, Asta was sound asleep when suddenly he woke up floating around an endless red void. Where am I? Welcome, Asta. It's nice to see you again. Asta turns around to see a massive black demon. Who are you, and how do you know me? The name's Liba, and no, you don't know me, but I do know you. How? Asta asked. The last time I saw you, you were a baby. I'll ask again, how do you know me? Your family took me in as their own. Family? Asta asked, shock evident in his voice. You know my family. Please tell me. I'll tell you soon enough. For now, I'll send you back. I'll stay in touch. No, wait. Asta called out but was shot up from his bed. He looked around and muttered 3 words, "What the fuck?" That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'm sorry if this video didn't meet up your expectations. It turns out that the story I chose didn't follow the usual pattern I normally do. Even if I did reform the story into my storytelling, it wouldn't necessarily feel right to change things from the original story, especially since the story was never made by me. Any suggestions would be helpful. The story will be in the link down below. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next part.